family in Nigeria's Ogun State is living through a nightmare that has now stretched on for more than a week. Olayinka Oremande, a businesswoman, was adopted by gunmen along with one of her staff members, and her captors are now demanding 100 million naira for her release. Her family says they simply do not have that kind of money, and they are pleading with the police and the government to step in before it's too late. Here is how it all began. On Friday, August the 14th, Olayinka had gone to a farm in the Olapoko, Oyibalo area of Ogun State to shoot content for her business. It was meant to be a routine trip, but on the way back, her vehicle was ambushed. According to her son, 4 armed men suddenly appeared in front of her car. Olayinka, thinking fast, tried to reverse and get away. But as she reversed, 3 more kidnappers appeared from behind and opened fire on the tires. With the vehicle disabled and stuck in the bush, there was nothing left to do. Everyone inside had no choice but to get out and run. In that chaos, 2 staff members managed to escape, but Olayinka and 1 other staff member were not so lucky. They were caught by the gunmen. According to Punch, the family learned what has happened from the workers who managed to flee, along with a surveyor who was in the area at the time. The next day, they reported the incident to the police and went straight to the nearest station in Ajebo to find out what was being done. According to the family, officers said they had combed the area but found no trace of the victims. What they did find was Olayinka's abandoned car. The 2 staff members who escaped were then brought in by police for questioning. Then came the part every kidnapping victim's family dreads, the ransom call. It came on Saturday night, close to 9:45. The kidnappers wanted 200 million naira. The very next day, Sunday, they called again, repeating the same demand. The family said over and over that they simply did not have that kind of money. The back and forth continued for days, until Wednesday evening, when the kidnappers lowered their demand to 100 million naira. Even that, the family says it's completely out of reach. At one point during these calls, Olayinka's son was able to speak to his mother directly. He says she urged him to reach out to relatives for financial help to secure her rescue. Meanwhile, local hunters have joined the search, combing the forest around the area, but so far, there has been no breakthrough. The toll this is taking on the family is immense. One of Olayinka's other sons described the last several days as an ordeal that has left the entire household unable to function. Every morning, they wake up hoping this is the day she comes home. Every phone call makes their hearts stop, not knowing what news it might bring. They don't know if she's scared, if she's hungry, if she's even been able to sleep. He said he can barely eat, barely think, barely walk properly under the weight of it all. He also spoke about what his mother means to the family, not just as his mom, but as a wife, a mother figure to many, and a friend to countless people. Knowing she is out there somewhere in the hands of people who have taken away her freedom is something he says he wouldn't wish on anyone. He's now appealing directly to the public, anyone with information, anyone with any kind of influence that could help bring her home safely. The family's message to the authorities is just as urgent. They say they have no way of raising the ransom being demanded, and their only hope now rests with the Nigerian police intensifying their efforts. They are calling on the government to dedicate more resources and manpower to track down the kidnappers and secure the safe release of both victims. This case is yet another grim reminder of just how widespread the kidnapping crisis has become across parts of Nigeria, where ordinary people going about their daily lives, even something as simple as a trip to a farm, can end in tragedy. For the Oremande family, every hour that passes without news is agony. And right now, all they can do is wait, hope, and appeal to anyone who might be able to bring Olayinka home. We'll continue to follow the story and bring you updates as soon as we get them. Before you go, if this story moved you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps us bring more of these stories the attention they deserve. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on this case or the others we are tracking across Nigeria. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and share this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next report. I am Cassie Tony.